Yeah, definitely. I would say I'm very, very satisfied with our collaboration. You guys have great technical expertise. You know exactly what to do in Salesforce. Um, there was things that if I was working with a lesser consultant, I feel like I would have needed to guide them more, and I don't have that expertise. On with working with you guys were guiding us. You were telling us we need a a development environment. Can you give us access? Can you give us access to this? Can you make sure that we have this kind of permission? You guys were telling us what you needed.
Right.
And when I with lesser consultants, it's kind of the other way around. We're trying to push them and get them going, but you guys were great. Absolutely. We were actually working with another consultant for months, 6 months or more, even maybe a whole year. And this project that we worked on, this was always a discussion point. It was always, okay, once we have this, we'll get it done. Once we have this, we'll get it done. A whole year went by and nothing ever got done. And you guys did it in, I want to say, what was it, like a month and a half? I mean, that just goes to show that you guys know what you're doing, and you, in fact, met everything that we wanted to get done. You guys got it done in a short amount of time, and well within budget for sure. You just compare how much we paid a consultant for a year versus how much we paid for a month and a half of your work. It was well worth the trade-off. Oh man, it's a huge impact on our business because first of all, it was two companies with two different systems for quoting, for ordering, for even customer, or for CRMs too. All right, so two different systems, and now we're coming with one website, one quoting system. And before, a lot of stuff was being entered manually multiple times. So we'll enter this quote in the quoting system, but we'll also enter it in Salesforce. We'll place this order here, but we'll also do it in QuickBooks, and then we'll do it in Salesforce. So now everything's streamlined. Everything starts in paperless parts, automatically gets pushed into Salesforce and QuickBooks. So we're saving a lot of manual time. And this made it very easy for us to integrate. This was a big component as the two companies were coming together, was the ordering and quoting systems that we are going to use moving forward as one company. There was so many things going on at once. We were in the process of building a new website. That new website had to talk to paperless parts because that's how we intake quotes. And then paperless parts had to talk to Salesforce. So one of the companies didn't use paperless parts. So we're training them on paperless parts. We're building a new website. And then we're working on this integration for paperless and Salesforce. It was a lot happening at once. And it was really good to have, a consultant like you guys that knew exactly what you were doing. So we didn't have to think about it too much because we had a lot of other stuff going on as well. So how smooth this went for us, it's exactly what we needed, because there's a lot that happens when two companies merge. There's employees, stuff, onboarding, training, picking the right softwares, and then we're rebranding, building a new website. So you guys did exactly what we needed you to do. Yeah, before it's more, I think we need more training. I think the integration is bringing in all the correct information. However, I don't think our Salesforce users are trained enough to reconfigure the information in a way that is useful for them. And that's more on us. Before, they were used to just asking, and I think, we'll get into this once we go to our maintenance program or ongoing program, they were more used to requesting stuff, and then it gets done, and then they have the dashboards or whatever they need. Where right now we're sort of like trying to make it work with what we have. And the integration is bringing all the right information. It's just a matter of getting it in a format that is useful for each person and for their respective jobs. Having left the old, data structure and moving into a new data structure, there's a little bit of that gap, but I think it's more on us. The information is there. Like I said, it's just a matter of getting it in a format that's useful for each individual. And I think there's a little bit of training that we could do to get everyone else up to speed. When we were engaged, it was amazing. Great communication. We met as many times as we needed. There was never a reluctancy to get on a call, and just even for smaller details, there was no hesitancy from you guys to sit down for 20 minutes, half an hour. And I'm a very visual person, so I really like the fact that we're hopping on video, you're sharing your screen, you're walking me through everything. So you're not communicating via just emails and chats. We're very much engaged. So I really, really did appreciate that as well. I mean, you guys are extremely knowledgeable. Like I said, there's going to be companies that obviously are very well trained in Salesforce. We weren't. The fact that we could just tell you what we wanted at a very high level with very little understanding, and you guys made it happen, and you knew the best way to make it happen, that was the biggest thing for us, because we're not knowledgeable. So when we've worked with consultants that maybe aren't the best, then it's the blind leading the blind, and we're not getting anywhere. With you guys are so knowledgeable and so good at what you do that we could just tell you, at a high level, this is what we want done, and you guys knew exactly how to do it.